Protecting whistleblowers isn't optional. In this case, much more light is needed as it relates to Tulsi Gabbard. On January 28, 2025, the New York Times published a leak from the government attempting to explain away Ms. Gabbard's placement on Quiet Skies. The article claimed that her placement was related to her attending a conference at the Vatican, supposedly because of another attendee on the watch list. But the article admitted that she attended alongside another former member of Congress, Mick Mulvaney, who invited her. If Ms. Gabbard was truly flagged for that reason, why wasn't Mr. Mulvaney also added to Quiet Skies when he flew back from the conference at the Vatican? The government's story just doesn't add up, and any credible review must answer those questions. Secretary Noem announced their review revealed, quote, the Quiet Skies program was used as a political Rolodex of the Biden administration, end quote. However, she provided few details. Reports indicate that at least one elected official had her husband removed from the Quiet Skies list with a single phone call. These issues demand a full accounting. That's why Empower Oversight recently called on the DHS Inspector General to complete its work and make its report public. Normally, Inspector General reports with private information are kept internal. They have information about personal individuals. However, given Ms. Gabbard's prominence, the allegations of political targeting, and the large amount of selective information the government already leaked, there's a clear public interest here in transparency. DHS-IG has released similar reports before when public figures were involved. Accountability cannot be achieved if this is swept under the rug in a private report. In addition, the investigation must look beyond Ms. Gabbard's case. Anyone who abused TSA protocols to target or protect individuals for political reasons must be held accountable. A thorough report is necessary to propose discipline for those who committed misconduct. Finally, another of the most important lessons is that none of this would have come to light without whistleblowers. Of course, it was obvious to Ms. Gabbard that she was subjected to extra screening. But what she didn't know and would never have known was that she was formally targeted through Quiet Skies. Only courageous insiders willing to speak up made that possible. Protecting whistleblowers isn't optional. They are the first line of defense against waste, fraud, abuse, and overreach. If they are silenced, American people lose one of the only tools that can help bring abuses of power into the light.